This is Swami Satchidananda. I wanted to introduce you to him. Look at this smile. Look at this face. Oh my goodness. This man was my yoga teacher's teacher. Check this out. My goodness. I thought I lost this photo until I found it on Tuesday night. I was getting ready to lead a breathwork class on 5D, which is the energy that we are being invited into, a 5D reality, a new earth, a new way, beauty way, the way of oneness, of authenticity, of presence, of truth. We are all receiving the invitation to arrive in 5D from 3D through 4D, which is a very hard transitional energetic. These are vibrational ways of being. And lots of us are still clinging to 3D way. Polarity, contrast, wrong, right, blaming, judgment, self-righteousness, other. And we're going to function like that until we don't, until we each hit our pain points that invite us into the new, invite us into the new, invite us into the real and into the true. The truth that's in you is the truth that's in me. And if we can release ourselves from our personhood, we will discover that for ourselves. This man helped my yoga teacher do that. When I did my yoga teacher certification way back in the day, just for myself, for my own practice, I went to a place called Yogaville, where Satchidananda had his last days. And we got invited to go to ceremony in a room where he used to have ceremony and ritual ceremony all the time. I'm saying ceremony a lot. Get you some ceremony. Get you some ceremony in your life. Get you some ritual in your life. It doesn't have to be elaborate. It can be a candle. It can be blessing water. It can be sitting your butt on the ground, opening your heart and bending your head in humility to the power of that. The story of my first encounter with a photo of this man, a big photo of this man that was sitting in a chair and his sandals were there, and we had all gotten some blessing on our third eye and went into this room and were in silence. And I finally lifted my gaze to his eyes in the photograph, and I broke into sobs, silent sobs. And I let the tears stream down my face. And I've never had that experience with a photograph before. An immediate, energetic opening. Satchidananda. And my yoga teacher used to say she would cry in his presence all the time, and he would tell her, when the heart is open, the tears will fall. When the heart is open, the tears will fall. It's an incredible, powerful, energetic to be in the presence of someone who evokes that. And his photograph evoked that for me. So while I was there doing my training, of course, I got pictures of him and a ring that I wore for a very long time. I'm going to show another picture of this man because, of course, this is when he's elderly. Look at how cute his white beard is and that happy face. But check out this. Is stunning. How powerful his gaze was. It's always look at this beautiful, strong, fierce, I might say, young soul, very spirit-led, even here. The contrast here of the energetics. Same man, decades apart, beautifully intense. This is the one I resonate. This makes my heart happy. This, where he was at this stage in his life. I had tucked both of these pictures into this book, Stand in the Light, that I got when I was visiting the Grand Canyon on a very beautiful side trip. My sweet friend Dana, shout out to her. And I got this book and I wanted to read to you because I was struck. I opened the book thinking I was going to be reading for the end of my breathwork class because I always read a poem, and boom, there was Satchidananda. And I cried a little bit and seeing him again and having the pictures again. And so I've got him out again, just allowing him to delight in my heart. And I want to read to you because I like to read you poetry. The poem that I read to the group of people that came to the live breathwork class, that breathwork class was a themed 5D, fifth dimension. So if you don't know what that is and it seems interesting, these words seem interesting, my energy seems interesting, I encourage you to Google that, YouTube that, find a teacher that might be explaining more of that. Sonia Choquette explains it very well on her YouTube channel. And I hope it might be an invitation for you to continue this journey. Bear with me, I'm looking for exactly the poem that I read. Yeah, I got it. So this is from the Navajo tribe, with 5D in mind, with your journey in mind, with synchronicity in mind, with energies and people and spirits and images that delight you, that remind you, that light up your heart, that allow you to feel something true and real and now and honest about yourself. Those are the kind of totems and tokens and symbols that you need in your reality as reminders, especially now, because even though things are doing what they're doing and maybe seemingly smoothing out, my love, we are still in it. We are still in it, and maybe more at risk than we were 3 years ago when all this, I don't have the words for it. You all know. We are being initiated. And whether you know that or not, it's good that you could know that about your journey. We are being initiated into another way of being, and either we will go or we won't go. Either we're going to peace out, get ill, cling to, fracture, and destroy ourselves through addiction, betrayal, self-loathing, separation, isolation, autoimmune disorders, cancers, death, suicide. There's so much at play, and what is trying to emerge will prevail. And it can be more merciful and it can be more graceful when we know that that's what's happening. We can breathe through it, and we have this opportunity to resurrect the human spirit in each of us, to merge with divinity, the divinity that's always been here, that's been clouded up till now by lots of static, lots of interference, lots of nefarious protocol. So here's a poem. I'm big into the word antidote now. Presence is the antidote. Love is the antidote. Poetry is the antidote. Your breath is the antidote. Creative collaboration as the antidote. Getting with sunshine as the antidote. Ingesting living water as the antidote. Laying your body on the ground, being with nature as the antidote to help you understand what's happening in the most intimate realms. I'm here to love you and to care about you and to guide you and to help you recall the compassion that's needed for your journey. And it's up to you. Here's the poem from the Navajo tribe. It's Song of the Earth Spirit. It is lovely indeed. It is lovely indeed. I am the spirit within the earth. The feet of the earth are my feet. The legs of the earth are my legs. The bodily strength of the earth is my strength. The thoughts of the earth are my thoughts. The voice of the earth is my voice. The feather of the earth is my feather. All that belongs to the earth belongs to me. All that surrounds the earth surrounds me. I am the sacred words of the earth. It is lovely indeed. It is lovely indeed. There is beauty pervading your life, and there is pain and suffering present too. It is your opportunity to focus on that which you would like. It's not always easy to break habituated patterns and deep grooves, but it is up to you, to each of us, to focus our consciousness into the realm that we would like to live. May you be courageous enough to make this choice day to day, moment to moment, in the big decisions and in the little decisions, to choose beauty, to be present, to honor yourself and all of your brothers and sisters along the path. May this message serve you in every way that it can. It is sent from my heart to your heart, from Mount Shasta in her glory, in her summer prime, to wherever you are on the planet. Take very good care of yourselves. Watch your mind, open your heart, get in your body.